Hello my cravers, it's your girl Sondie. I am back with another video. So in this video, we are doing the July budget, and also we're going to go over and do a review on the weekly, because those videos will be coming up next week. So just want to let you know my name is Sondie. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Join the family. And if you already been here and subscribed to the channel, thanks for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Alright guys, so let's get into the video. So what I do is July budget. So if you are not familiar and if you are new, I make July budget kits where you could put this all together, and I have already written down all my different bills for the month that needs to be taken care of, and I'll potentially put my income down, what I budget. Later I will do my actual, and if I had any gains, or if I went over budget, or if I went under budget. So this part is for later, but right now let's go ahead and budget for the month on how much everything will be. All right, so let's get into the video. So what we're gonna do now is, first I'm gonna put my income and what I'm budgeting. So I'm gonna put my income and what I make, but then I'm also gonna put all my other bills down here, and then we're gonna see what we come up with. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so for this month, as far as my income, I calculated all of my, this is from money that I receive from Babe, my paychecks. This is not including my Etsy paychecks. I leave that aside because of later on I will be adding that to like my savings and things like that. But right now, I mean, that's what I'm doing, but I'm not adding this to my actual income. Yes, it's actual income, but right now it's you know, I'm still a new shop owner. I'm still getting things together, so I'm not going to sit and add any additional income to this right now. So right now we are starting with $2,312 for my income is what we're going to start at. And that's, like I said, this is money I get from Babe to help pay with bills in my income. So this is what we're starting off at. And for the rent, $525. For the water is usually $81.31. F Progress is First Progress. That's a credit card, where I'm going to put a whopping 50 is usually what I do. So what I'm on a mission now is to pay down my credit card debt. So I have accumulated some credit card debt. You know, it's so easy to y'all to use a card. Trying to definitely get out of that, you know what I mean? Because I've been in this situation before. I do not want to get back into that. So gotta fix it, y'all. So my next one is Credit One, and then Capital One. Now Capital One is the one that I end up getting garnished on a couple months ago, and I'm paying that one off. So right now I'll be paying the minimum of $62. I was paying more, but good news on my Capital One, I currently have that down half. I got it down half, y'all. So I'm halfway there that I paid off this credit card, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You guys do not understand. The cruise is $78, and I still need to make a video about the cruise and preparing for you know, for travel and things like that. So I will get into that video, but right now I will let you guys know it was cheaper than this, but they had messed up my my automatic payment. So my automatic payment did not take out last month. So as that had happened, I asked them, you know, what's going on, because I don't remember seeing the payment taken out, or, you know, it usually emails me and it didn't. So the lady was like, oh, yeah, it wasn't set back up on auto pay, so that made me mad because I specifically told the guy to put me back on auto pay, and that's why I gave him the card, you know, which account to use, and he did not set it back up. So I was pretty upset. So now the payment went up a little more because I didn't miss the month, but I will get this back up. So, and actually I cannot wait because it'd be great if I end up paying more on this. That way I would have to pay less as it goes. This cruise is not until September of 2020. So I'm not in a big rush, you know, but it's great that I have, you know, these payments to for the cruise, but this also don't include a lot of things like shopping and things like that. So that's why I need to get on the grind, get on the hustle bustle. All right, so my phone bill, always do it at 180. My phone bill is actually going down. The good thing about this is I am currently going to be out of contract August. So next month I will be out of contract and I'm ready for the BS. I say that because every time when I'm due for an upgrade or something always happens. And I know you guys are probably saying don't say that, but guess what? I'm telling you, something happens. I would like to at least enjoy, you know, maybe by the end of the year, probably beginning of the year, not having to deal with the extra fees and stuff that I'm paying on my phone. And I also was paying on my tablet too at the same time. So my bill, this is why I'm paying for 2 lines and I'm paying for, you know, them both. Well, I found out my tablet is paid off. So that's done. So I said, yay. So I still have it in contract because once August get here, I'm going to take them both off and then see how much my bill will drop, which should be a couple, I don't know, maybe, let me see here, maybe, I'm hoping $50 cheaper or so or something. I don't know, guys, we're going to see. So continue on that. My car insurance had went down, y'all. Remember, I changed insurances. They tried to play me, and instead of me paying $230 a month, I'm down to $167. So I love the fact that I'm seeing some numbers go down. So only, like I said, you pay these credit cards off, these 1, 2, 3 right here. I mean, if you look at this, is $160 some right here I could be saving. You know what I mean? If I didn't have credit card debt. I mean, I know they tell you to keep at least 30% on your cards. But here's my thing, which I want to do because, you know, I'm always going to have something, you know, emergency. But man, I just having this, I have to let it go, y'all. I have to let it go. Car notes. Oh my gosh, my biggest demon of them all. Yeah, my 440.23 for my car note. Planet Fitness, of course. Gotta have my gym membership. Alright, and then the electric bill, always budget that at $60. It was cheaper. No, the gas bill was cheaper last month, so pretty excited about that. But I was pretty upset the other day because who was I paying? No, it was actually my water bill. So I went to go pay my water bill, right? And I found out that they're gonna charge $1.91 for car payment, and if you pay by check, it's 70 cents more. I'm just like, are you serious? So now I need to put my balance up a little bit more. I mean, I can go downtown, go and pay it, but I'm a more, let me get my account online pulled up, boom, bam, here's the money, leave me alone type of person. That's exactly how I am. I don't like dealing with these extra fees they over here doing now. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm really upset about that. Like, you really gonna charge? I mean, the only forms of payment they put online that you can do is check or card. So it's like, either way you go, you're going to be charged a fee. So I was not happy about that, y'all. So the gas bill, always budget at $60. Everything's fine with electric, gas. All right, Cricket. I don't know. I think. Oh, that's that. Yes, I am paying for my Cricket, guys. If you guys did not know, this is another something that will be leaving. So let me see if I had this, and this. Man, we looking about $200. I could be saving over a little bit over $200. If I did had this down, the Yeah. I'm telling you, you see the potential savings that I could be having. I just want to point that out because you have to realize when you're going through and doing your budget, you might not know and look at something like, oh, okay, I don't know, people get set in their ways, and I could say that I have, where when you have a bill and then you just keep your mind like, oh yeah, it's just this bill, you know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? It's just like you have to look at your potential savings of what, you know what I mean? Pay stuff down. Like I'm already seeing a potential $200 extra I could be saving in my account. You guys have to go through. That's why I like to write stuff down because it lets me know exactly where I could be saving some money at. I think I actually have one more payment of this Cricut is what I was trying to say earlier. And it'll be great. Then on top of that, months ago, let's say March, I didn't have daycare payments. I did not have daycare payments. So we're looking at $250 right there. You know what's so crazy? I was telling myself the other day. I always felt like I didn't have money. But then I look, how in the heck am I doing this? Yes, I have, you know, partner. It's always great that you have a partner and stuff. But literally, no. For people who say, I don't have the money, we always manage to make payments on things. You know what I mean? I'm not saying daycare is unnecessary, but I'll just be like, where do I even fit this $250 a month? You know what I mean? Where did I get that from? You know, that's just how I feel sometimes, you know? So that's how I be feeling sometimes. And then on top of that, how am I end up making these credit cards? I mean, seriously, guys, I'm not going to lie. Things are just looking better this year now. It just seems like the first half of the year, I've been going through some mess. Okay, and now that I'm in the second half of the year, and it literally happened the second half of the year where I finally saving a couple $100 at the end of the month. And I'm looking, and I had to recheck and recalculate and do all types of stuff like, this ain't right. This ain't right. But then I look, and when you check off all your bills that's done, it's a great feeling to have some money left over. Let me tell you, I kid you not. This is why I love doing this. I love writing this down. I like to be engaged. I like to know where my money is going. If you're not worried about where your money is going, you're gonna have a problem in the long run. Or right now, you having a problem. Because I used to be that person where I'm like, okay, if I had the money, I paid it, boom. But then in the end, when you're looking in your account, you're like, dang, why am I negative this or negative that? And you're like, what the heck? You know what I mean? And then you kind of look at things and you're like, this ain't right. You know what I mean? So no, we got to stop doing that, guys. We got to make sure that we stay on top of our finances. It's the only other way. You see your potential, where you could be saving money at. You can see exactly what's going on. I mean, I even looking at this car note right here, $440. And I'm like, look, what can I do to get this down? But you know, I've been, like I said, working on my credit. That's why I end up getting these credit cards, even though I'm garnished on one, but that's okay. I'm starting fresh again. I haven't had an active credit card for about 2 years. So this is where this one came from. So, you know what I mean? I haven't had an active credit card, and it's like most of things revolves around credit. You know what I mean? Even looking at a house, y'all. We were trying to look at houses. Not trying to buy yet, but looking at these houses, and you know what they do? They do these credit checks on y'all. They ain't playing. They don't care if you rent. They don't care if the rent is $500, $300. Look, that's low, but look, they doing some credit checks on you, doing background checks. They are not playing with people nowadays. We got to get ourselves together, y'all. We got to do better. And there was a study that said it's about 7% or so people have about $1,000 savings, $1,000 put aside for their savings. And guess what? I am not that 7%. I'm being totally honest with y'all. I had the money in the beginning of the year. All the stuff happened. I wasn't working. Maternity leave kicked my butt. Didn't having to get to work. Didn't have to keep up on my insurances. Like, that's a lot of money I had to dish out beginning of the year. I don't know if y'all remember, if y'all been here that long. But I'm going to start preaching to y'all. But, you know, I mean, you got to realize, you know, where all your money going. It's very, very important. We have people who stay on top of it, and then we have people who don't, you know. And this is me showing and proving, like, I was those people that was not paying attention to their money, was doing so bad, and then now look at me sitting here, I'm trying, you know what I mean? This is me trying. I have to try to do better, because if you don't try to do better, then you don't care. And it's like, okay, it's like hearing somebody always say, oh, I want to get my money together, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do that. It's like somebody constantly telling you what they gonna do, but they don't do nothing to change it. Nobody want to hear that mess. You know what I mean? That's how I feel now. Now that I'm older, that's my mindset now. That's my mindset. Like, I don't be wanting to hear nobody talk about or complain about anything they got going on, and especially if they ain't fixing it. You know, you gotta fix it. This is most important. This is deal with family, all types of stuff. A lot of people don't have $1,000 saved up. I'm people. I am people. So just think about that, y'all. But that's okay though. By the end of the year, I'm telling you, I want to make sure I stay on top of myself as much as possible. I have a 95% no spend this month, and I'm determined to get that done. I'm thinking, I say, you know, what do I actually need? What do I need? I don't need a lot of things. It's all I want sometimes. When you look at things, you're like, do I actually need it? If you actually need it for your business, job, your hustle, okay, you need that. But if you absolutely for real don't need it, don't do it. Don't do it. And that's even speaking to myself. Don't do it. There's just no reason for it. So anyway, guys, no preaching. So I do have an investment app that I contribute to about $10 a month. One of these days, I want to contribute more into that, because this helps out with, you know, I've been learning about investments. I've been trying to get more into that and learning what to add and how it works. You know what I mean? This Acorns is a really good app to use. I mean, you even get your own bank card. So if I had an emergency, I mean, it has to be emergency. For me to dig into that, then I'll go ahead and do that. But other than that, I don't really do that much. So, all right, guys. And then now these 4 down here is what I got for my weekly check-in. So what I'm going to do here for groceries, we kept this at this $300 for groceries. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it because Babe gives me the money to go grocery shopping, and I go ahead and go grocery shopping. If we need something and he's out and about, he gets it. But at the same time, this is our budget for the month. And for me shopping, hopefully not, I add $100 extra for shopping. And then unbudgeted, hopefully not, but, and then Etsy. That is just something that I get for my shop to keep it running. I might need paper, or I might need, and speaking of paper, actually, I do need paper. Like right now, I need paper. So I have a pack of paper left, and I meant to order yesterday, but it's okay. So I'm going to order some more paper, but I actually have a credit coming because I had to return some paper, and I'm supposed to get like a credit. So that's a good extra 100 sheets that I'm going to get. So this is it, y'all. This is all that I am budgeting for. And then I want to show you guys my new friend I got. I got a new calculator. I got it. Okay, all right. I had to put that out there. I had to get that out there real quick, y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate all of this and put what we were budgeting at for the bills. Like I said, this is my starting income, and we're going to see where we're at right now, and then later we're going to go with actual, because anything can change. It's like my car insurance changed last month, the cruise thing changed last month. So let's go ahead and calculate all of these right now. Uh-oh, y'all see that? Okay, y'all, so right now we're looking at this amount. Now you see, okay, why is this so much than this? Okay, so like I said, babe gives me money, and sometimes this may not even be the most accurate number. This is about as accurate I can get right now. Like, it does change. Now, the reason why this is always so much is because 1, 2, 3, we got -3 of that, so now we're down what, to 15, and all this other stuff that I got going on. But anyway, these are just like extra income, and of course this. But like I said, I probably will come out more than $2,312, but that is what I'm working with right now. This is what I am budgeting at, so it looks like more all the time, but then again, when we go back and put what I actually spent, it always comes out to be better. So yep. And then on top of that, I also have a side hustle, so that's also not including that money. So this is how I usually do that. So that's what I'm saying. You go ahead and calculate all your expenses. I try to calculate if I need to go shopping, if I need to do something, or if I have some emergency unbudgeted things that happen, and then my Etsy shop. So not saying that I'm gonna actually spend, in this area. It's just that I'm just planning for it. So that is what I'm going to be starting with. This is how everything is here, but this is how much as far as income. Now, also, since my job is changing, I also get paid, additional for mileage, and then I might end up having to do overtime, and a lot of things are changing. Okay, so we're going to definitely see, and it is happening this month. So like I said, might come out more than that. And just is me. Like I said, this is how I like to look at everything, to see where's my money going, how much all of this stuff costing me, and etc, etc. So yeah, it don't even feel like this sometimes. When I go through and I'm like, I still have money left over, like how? But this is just me calculating everything I got, So, alright guys, so that is my July budget. I'm so excited I got this new calculator. I was looked at that calculator, I said, ooh, look who about to be my new best friend. So, I mean, I had to upgrade y'all. And then on top of that, hopefully y'all can see, I actually have my light, my ring light on now. It's just, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get better and do what I need to do, to give you guys great content, and also for you guys to see where my numbers are at. So here's my, my July spread, so right now, let's see where we at. So this is the July budget. So I am on target for everything. I might have switched some things, but that's okay. I am on target. So the next video you're going to see after this one is a weekly check-in for the first week. And so far, guys, look at this. This looks good. You see these no spins up in here? You see these no spins? I see them. Now, I want to let you know, when you buy food, that doesn't add, that's something that you need. You need food. And I had calculated all of my debt. I haven't went over my debt with you guys in a while, and I'm gonna just let you guys know I stopped doing that because nothing's changed right now. And like, I'm trying to, like I said, get these credit cards down, 1, 2, and 3, and then also have, everything is pretty much still the same. And then I have my goals for the month. I'm just gonna quickly go over this. So for my goals, I said create 20 new stickers. My goal is to save $400 for July. Now, it's kind of funny because after we just did those numbers, how the world am I going to say? Like I said, girls be hustling. Gotta hustle, y'all. Get rid of old items in the house. I could be selling something in the house. Who knows? Packing an organized basement. Like, that basement is like a huge project for me. So y'all might see me say that a couple times. But, yeah. And then this is where I do my first paycheck, my second paycheck. Now, my sinking funds, I have not done this in a while because I've been holding off, because whatever I pull up from last, I kind of just roll over it. So, and then now here is my new outlook for my weekly check-in. I'm gonna let y'all see this. So now my weekly check-in, I put my starting amounts here now, and then now we'll go from there. And it has 5 weeks in July, so that's how I end up doing that. So that looks so good, it's so clean, And also, when I show this page, people don't get so confused on, but what are your starting numbers, you know? So now I could put my starting numbers here and everybody can follow where I'm at as far as the budget. So really, really excited about that. So guys, that concludes this video. I do want to thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, the next one will come up as my weekly check-in. It's your girl Sondie, and I thank you so much for viewing this video and also hearing me rant. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.